Hello everybody, I'm Matthew, also known as SamuraiHex, and welcome back to another episode of 00, the FM23 Journeyman with our manager, Alexio, the Brazilian tactical masterclass. You know, that's not another series. But yeah, stuff has happened since last episode, and it's been a while since I actually recorded, about a week or more. I've been struggling getting time because I've kind of been playing Minecraft. That reminds me, I put up a poll on my community tab. So if you've watched some of my videos and you want to check that out and vote on there, you're basically determining where my channel will go. So whether I'll be like doing just FM videos or football general videos. I'm thinking about doing some like history videos or football clubs, because I'm an avid history nerd, and I'm also thinking of doing other video game episodes and videos and stuff, like Minecraft and stuff. So if you can check that out, vote and all that stuff, I'll really appreciate it, and it'll help put my channel in the right direction, hopefully. If you're one of those new people, why don't you subscribe? Does help the channel out. You can also comment for more algorithm goodness, as well as liking the video, which gets out to more people as well, and you'll make me a very happy man. Anyway, we've played a load of games, in fact. Let's get into them, shall we? So here we are. I'm not going to show the games on screen because I'm kind of stuck for a bit of time. I'm kind of lost for time, or whatever you say. Currently, so I haven't got time to show all these and then upload and then record the game and then do another episode after. Oh, so you just have to forgive me for that. But we did play 5 games after that disappointing 1-0 loss to Portmandog. So we're playing Penricoch. I think it's Penricoch how you pronounce it, but yeah, we won that 2-1, but we got kind of lucky with the penalty given to us. Still, a win's a win. Then went and played Gresford, and we actually drew. We were losing. They had a red card in the 38th minute, and then they scored in the 54th, and we really saved. Look at that. XG 1.58. Theirs is up 0.41, and we survived kind of the game by just getting a point. Not good enough, really, but that thankfully was an off day. We then played Landilo and beat them 2-1. And then I went to Guildford, who at the time were 3rd in the league. I think they still are, to be fair, and we just absolutely thrashed them. They got 2 goals in the first half. We got 4 goals in the first half, and then ended up getting a goal in the last minute. You might notice this guy, Sam Downey. He's a new player. I'll be showing you him and other signings and people who have left in a bit. But finally, we've played Buckley and beat them 3-0. So, in fairness, some very, very good results. Very good results, and that leaves us in the table 9th. Yeah, we still have a chance of getting relegated all the way up to the Guildford match, or Guilsfield. I mean, my voice just got then. That's bad. We played Guildford and we were in the chance of still getting relegated, and because we beat them 5-2 and they were 3rd in the league. They're still 3rd in the league, quite high, quite a lot behind the Druids and I think it's Kevin Druids, and head of Ruthin by a load of points as well. Because we beat them, we survived relegation, and I was going to show you the last 2 games if we had lost that game and we were still in the chance of relegation. Because we won that game and survived getting relegated, I just decided to come for the last game of the season, which was against Kevin Druids. So yeah, and that's what's happened. We've got some more stuff to happen, actually. So obviously the transfer window had ended, but the loan window was still open. So we did actually buy some sign a player, and then we've let go some other players because of them being non-playable leagues and kind of allowing you to sign them at any time or something like that. We actually had 4 players leaving and 1 player joining. So the first person to leave was Jack Lloyd, who, to be fair, was never good enough, and I never wanted to give him a contract, so I just let him go to Saltney. Saltney being in the Ardell leagues, the division below on this league. Then we'll also let Finley Shelbourne, who was not in our first team plans, go out on loan to Haybridge. Now we let Dylan Fletcher go, but he has good potential. But the problem was he was 21 at the time, and if you look at that, he's about to turn 22. And I thought he'll never reach that potential ability in a club with basic training facilities and basic youth facilities and all that stuff. So yeah, I let him go on a free to South Shields. And then Curtis Pearson, another player who, he was going to be let go at the end of the season anyway, so I thought, okay, I'll just let him go now. He's gone to Dunstable Town. And then the player we have signed is Sam Downey. Now, we were looking at depth, and Sam Downey came up on available loans. I decided to go for him. We're not paying any monthly fee or unused fee, and he's a squad player, so that's really good. And yeah, he I don't know why they let him go, Colwyn Bay, but yeah, he's played 23 times for them and didn't do that well. But for us, he's come in, played 2 games, got 1 goal on a 7.25, and I'm honestly thinking about bringing him in permanently in the summer if his contract does run out at Colwyn Bay, which by looks of it might do. If it doesn't, I might try and get him on loan. If it does, we'll try and sign him when his contract expires. So things like that are happening. But in actual fact, we also had something else happen, and that was the youth intake. So you might have seen some of the players there. Yeah, the youth intake. So some of them were spawned in, generated. I'm getting used to playing Minecraft, so I'm saying spawned. They were generated at the start of the game. So some of them were already here, but yeah, some of them were on you. And these are those players. So we've got a 2-star Mason Mellish, also, of course, already here. Jordan Ashton, I don't know if he's already been here. Yes, he is. It's been a long time since I played, so I've kind of forgot all the players. I know Iverson's one of the players we already have. Kieran Baines is also. But I think Dimitri Lowley is a new player. Right back, can also play left back if we train him. And right wing back. 2.5 star at 15. He'll be a very good player in the future. I'm going to keep him in the under 19s for the rest of this season, and probably promote him to the next up to the senior team for next season, depending on how many players we get in the summer, because a few players are going to be leaving. Got some other players as well. Quite a lot of players on good star potentials. Some of them we haven't given, like anyone who would realistically not be a star or higher, half star, which would basically be a grade out star. We've decided to not give them a contract because they're on like £5 a week, and in terms of that, it does get our wage budget up quite high. So we're currently committed to spending 497. That's only because people might be leaving. But we're currently actually spending almost £30 over. That's not good. That's not good for a team like us. So, anyone not 1-star higher who, even if they had 5-star potential ability, we're not giving them a contract because they'll never get that. They'll never get that because of our training facilities, unless we suddenly come under Tycoon Takeover, we'll never be able to get those training facilities for a few years, and so those players will just rot in the reserve in the under-19s, never play for us, and then just be released after being on £5 a week for loads of time for a few years. So we don't want that. So yeah, that's the reason they have not been given contracts. That is all the things that have happened so far since the last episode. As you can see, we the Electro managers profile. We've won 6, drawn 2, lost 3, goals for 22, goals against 15, goal difference 7, win percentage 54. That's quite good compared to Nitwit, who has like only like a couple of wins and like nearly 1,000, minus 1,000 goal difference or even more. If you don't know who Nitwit is, he's on Tactical Masterclass. It's a new series. It's a series that I'm doing. I've decided, mind you, only to do it for the 3 seasons with Arsenal, so I can focus on another series, which is going to be a director of football and Road to Glory with an old team from my time on YouTube that I had a really good time with, but never won the league with. So the aim is to win a league and then win the Champions League with them, all while letting the director of football control literally everything about the club in terms of transfers, contracts, and staff signings. So it might take 20 years, it might take 5 years. You never know. But with the whole new, if you're living under a rock, there's been a new update for FM24 and FM25 in terms of a blog post that SI have done on the Football Manager website, and it basically says you can now convert for FM24. You can convert saves from FM23 to FM24. So I thought, okay, I'll start this save that I knew would probably not be done possibly by the end of FM23 cycle, possibly, and so I can then just convert it to FM24. So that's what I've decided on that series, and that's why Tactical Masterclass will be no more after the 3rd season. Check out the past 2 episodes of Tactical Masterclass though, so you can in the description below. So yeah, a long-winded talk. I'm getting back into YouTube. I'm gonna have to like cut a load of this or maybe shorten it in somehow for the next episode. I don't know how I'm working. I'm still getting used to YouTube again after being out for like a few months because of commitments. But yeah, we've still got the same. But yeah, we've still got the same tactic. This tactic's a bad tactic. Never using that again. This tactic's the good tactic. But yeah, the team going in for this game is Max Williams in goal. Got John Stewart at right back. Got Ben Nash and Luke Jones. I said about Ben Nash has actually had some criticism from the fans who every time after 3 games they were criticising him, and I said I had to like defend him in the press comments. John James King on left back. Got Kieran Baines as the DM. We got Joe Collins, Sham Downey, and Jordan Ashton in the midfield. Then we've got Tom Hilditch, who's become a really good player lately, and Summer Jones, who's playing as well. Not been as brilliant. Subs are Ryan Evans, Lucas Hoven, Lyden Everson, Kyle Parry, Paul, Jake Rimmer, Jonathan Cale, and Andy Davis. So final game of the season, we have already secured survival. So now play this game, we'll look to the future. Maybe do a transfer special episode for the next epised, taking us into the first game of the season. Who knows? We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I'm going to point finger and say we're doing well, and then I'm going to go, I have faith, if it lets me click here, and I have faith. Oh, I trust you. Right, Kevin Druids, I think that's how you pronounce it. I actually searched it up, and about a week ago, forgot. I always used to call him Kevin. I think it's Kevin. I think the F is the V, so it's like Kevin Druids. But yeah, let's get into this game. Highlights, 17th minute is Kevin Druids with free kick. And it's a great save by Williams. That is why we signed him. 6'5" goalkeeper. And the corner is still the highlight's still going with the corner, but it comes to nothing. I've got a highlight here, headed away, eventually picked up by King. Gives it to Summer Jones, who has a bad touch, and a shot is not good enough. Not enough power. Should have been a goal, but it wasn't. Good chance. That was quite realistically missed, and I think I've just put myself on defensive by accident. I don't want that. I've done that before, earlier, last game cycle, or this game cycle, where I put myself on very defensive with Derby, and yeah, I didn't realise. So let's try not to do that again, because it did cost us that match. It's not if it doesn't cost us this match. Druids can't get promoted. That's already gone to London now. As the header from Hilditch just goes over the bar. We've got a highlight just before half time. It's with Kevin Druids with Jolie. Oh no, Jones didn't go for the header, and Danny Thompson-Edwards scores to make it 1-0 to the Druids. Oh, Jones, you missed your header. You didn't even try and jump. Completely and utterly outsmarted by the way of the ball. And being outsmarted by a blooming ball movement is really bad. I'm going to point finger and say I'm disappointed. Actually, I said the wrong thing. But okay. It still worked anyway. I forgot to do better. I've got the highlight here. Passed by Hill to just 2-1. Headed away by Jones. At least it goes for the header this time. As Nash is now on the wall. Gives it to Downey. Playing quite safely right now. Ball over the top to no one. I don't even know what that was. As Stuart has to defend against Conter. As Ashton now gives it to King. And the attack is continuing. Headed away by Walters, picked up by Whites, picked up by Collins, crossed ball in, and someone Jones hits the crossbar and it goes over for a goal kick. Not good. I've got to defend the game with the ball over the top. That's his Whites. Nash does pick it up, gives it back to Williams, gives it to Jones. Is that Falk with the goal? King does defend, and then gives it to Nash, gives it back to King. Just playing quite safely, passing it around, trying to get them to come out a bit, and then we just play the ball at the top, like that. And Summer Jones shoots, and it is miles away. I reckon Summer Jones will have to be taken off in a bit. Yeah, he's on 6.1. He's coming off. He's not been good at all. Not literally at all, he's not been good. I reckon we'll take Kieran Baines off because he is a bit tired. Sam Dowdy can go into the DM position, and I reckon we'll play Jonathan Cahill. That's the first few subs. I don't think anything's going to happen if we get another sub. I will take Luke Jones off because, to be fair, he's not been good enough. And Loudon Iverson can come on for Collins. I haven't got many more subs like really. Jack Rimmer could come on probably for John Stewart, who's tired. Which he will. And that's all the subs we can make. Hi, minute. Oh my word, Loudon Everson with the wonder goal. How far out was that? Oh minute. Miles out. What a goal. Top bins as well. Bit of a touch from the goalkeeper, but it kind of made it look even better. I mean, kind of stolen that really. As Everson again, this time he tries to cross it. It's defended well by Kevin Druids, and Mitchell Bank can go forward. Can Downey tackle him? No, we can't. Good interception by Paul. Ball at the top. Hilditch heads it on. Davis was in the wrong position though. Did not capitalise on that good pass. I reckon it was a good pass at least. As Nash Krasilia got into trouble and pulling his the player he was defending from shirt. But the ball is still with us. Iverson shoots. He's having a wonderful game after coming off the bench. And should have really scored a second there and got us the win. As it looks like it might be a 1-1 draw. How have we somehow got this game as a draw. I don't think we've been good enough at all. It might be different on the XG, but I reckon in terms of highlights, Kevin Druids have been the better team. Still go to Kevin Druids though. It's not the end of the game just yet. We've got to be careful as Nash does clean up. Now it's with Iverson. He's dictating play, and yeah, it's full time. XG, we're actually better at XG. I'm surprised about that. We had more shots, sure, not as nearly enough on target. And Kevin Druids, I would say, have the better highlights. But 1-1, I'll take that, considering we were 1-0 down for a majority of the match. So yeah, I will hands on him. I have to sympathise it with you. Look to switch off. Max Williams, screw you. That was me. But yeah, final game of the season, a 1-1 draw keeps us in 9th. And that is where we finish, mid-table. Not exactly top half, but considering we were quite far away from safety when I joined, and when I used that first tactic, it did look like, yeah, we were going to get relegated if I had captured it. But yeah, it has been quite a good season for Prestatyn. So, a very successful season, I would reckon, with Prestatyn. Like, just go to past positions. We joined about here when we were 14th, and we were quite far away from safety, and thankfully, because we kept getting results, we eventually got out of the relegation and just further up and up to the highest position we were actually in all season, which is 9th. But yeah, if you like this episode, please give it a like. It does help the channel out. If you are new, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell for mobile notifications as well as desktop notifications. Comment, because it helps with the whole algorithm. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Hex signing out. Bye everybody.